It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey. Real. What? Yes.
All right, right.
Real.
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh? Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Xion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me! Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
To be seen. I'm like bait to this.
I'm only getting started.
You're finished!
Lightning strike!
Take this! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! Rising Falcon! Strike! Eternal devastation! First strike!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that shit.
And still as humble as ever.
Raging
Dragon Swarm!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
We should be able to cook here.
Guess I misread the landing. Not this way, I guess. Not this way, I guess. Not this way, I guess.
him!
Ignite! Take this! You're finished!
It's a duel beyond! Do it!
You're mine!
I'm on it!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Do it! In here! I'm on a
Rising
roll now!
Falcon!
In there with
It's
the other.
over!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
First strike!
Glacial Finale!
You're mine!
Here's the evil!
You're finished!
Thunderblade! Well, looky here!
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies. Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay? Oh?
Yes!
That is the ice.
Hey! Sure.
That...
Well?
All right. No, really.
Yeah!
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Be a delicious piece of cake.
Dragon Force!
Flame! Reload!
He's dead!
Can't get out of this!
There you
Dance
go!
to the wind! These ones can run rings around us. Raging cascade!
Eagle Destroy devastation!
Breath! Now for the lunar corruption!
Take this!
Seal!
You're finished!
Watch and
Dragon Force! Come and face me! Eagle Dive!
Now!
You're finished!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired? It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Here's the evil.
Eternal devastation! You're finished! Right!
Now or never.
I'm also good with airborne targets.
Eternal devastation!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Nicely done, Shion.
You're fluffy. Step it up.
Yeah, you got it. Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Whirlwind Snap!
Eat this!
Lunar Rumble!
I'll fit it together now!
It's over! Rising Falcon! Blue Escape!
Do it!
Talon
Wind
Storm!
Astral Energy! Let's go!
Here I come!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
What's this thing?
Hi, Hoodle!
Lunar Rondo!
Steering
Come on, focus! Talon Hurricane! Ignite!
Right now! Here's the
You're
evil!
mine!
I'll tear you
You
apart!
are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here. They got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
You're finished! All yours!
You're done!
Dragon Swarm!
handy!
Crush! Take this! Looks like we won.
I think Hoodle's hungry. I won't forgive you!
Dragon
I'll
Swarm!
tear you apart!
Eternal devastation!
One more!
Can't get out of this!
Right, you're mine! Dragon! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I come!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form,
Nothing new about that, Shion.
and still as humble as ever.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these?
Right, here goes! Dragon Swarm!
My astral energy!
Eternal devastation!
Sleep now.
Come and face me!
This'll come in handy.
Eternal devastation! It's over!
Burning! Roll away!
Not a chance! Not a chance!
Burning!
Dragon form!
Here's a healing art!
Eternal devastation!
First aid!
Thanks!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Gotta break through!
Here
Rondo!
I'm only getting
Rising
healed!
Falcon! Dragon form!
I'll end you!
Strike!
Crossblade!
It's over!
Talon Hurricane!
Now!
Eagle
You're
Fly!
mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
It's over! Dragon form! First strike! You're mine! You're finished!
In here!
This one's all mine!
Eat this!
You're mine!
Breeze Lancer!
Rising Falcon!
Do it! Gale Force!
That's what I like to hear. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great! That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Pow! Dragon form!
Flame of Fury!
Burning Strike!
Glacial Steel! Here's
I'm
Evil!
not done!
Eagle Fly!
Take this!
Now hit the groove!
Eternal devastation! It got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Your
Rising
power is a
Falcon!
spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be...
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
The heavens must be smiling. Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not today! I'm on! Here I come!
Lunar Corruption! My Juggernaut
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce Evil!
Eagle Fly!
Breeze Lancer! Gale Force!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Watch
Right!
this!
No time to hold back!
Do it!
It's over!
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize...
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think! Just keep swinging!
We're spinning them now. Please? I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Everyone hanging in there?
Hoo, 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 hoo.
Dispose of the trash.
Dragon Swarm! Eternal
If I
Devastation!
do.
I can carve through.
Careful.
I'll finish you
It has
here.
some kind of camouflage. You got company.
Fine, free. I can't think just sit still.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here. Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation! You're finished! Burn it up! Dragon Swarm! Watch Eternal Devastation! Storm! Here I come!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember? If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dance in the wind. Sleep now.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's
Don't get in my way.
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana? Not to a Renan, they don't.
I can carve through armor!
I'll fix you up.
You're mine!
Lightning condemned. Thunder
Here,
blade.
let me help.
Watch this! Dragon Time! Eternal Devastation!
Thunder blade.
Eat this!
Will this help?
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I sense a strange power from this.
Go no further.
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Damn it! Move escape!
Here I go. Hey, that's
In a don't get in trouble
You're
again.
mine! Dragon Swarm! I'm on it! Eternal Devastation! You're finished! Eagles! Now I'm in the groove!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
I owe you one. Eternal Devastation!
Dance in the wind.
Enough gun!
Air thrust.
Dragon
Well,
Swarm!
someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that. You see.
And still as humble as ever.
Sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Swordblade Alpha! I'm not done!
Reload. Wind astral energy.
Try harder! You're mine! This one's all mine!
No complaints from me.
Hoo, 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 hoo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisar? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
There.
It's gone! Here I come! It's over!
Not today!
Take this!
Where are you going?
Dragon form! I'll smash
It
you!
can hide itself? From me?
Eat this! Denied! You're mine! I'll finish you here now! Eternal devastation! It's over!
Reload! Lunar dance in the wind!
Here I come! I'm not done! Dragon form!
Lightning orb!
Eternal devastation! I'm on a roll now! Here I come! Eagle dive!
Lightning gun! Mega ray! Thunderblade! Gemini Alpha!
Now I'm real mad!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
First strike!
It was not well lasting.
Raging Storm!
Whirlwind! Burn!
Razor
escape!
Cyclone!
Talon hurricane!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a control fault.
Nope, that is silly.
You're mine!
Something's wrong with me.
You're not feeling great. Fall back and rest.
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law? I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
No backing down!
Coming through!
You're mine! Dragon Form!
I never miss! Steel Force! Eagle...
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Just getting started! Here I come! Eat this! It's on! Here I come! It's over!
Burning!
Take this! I'm not done! I'm just getting started!
Here's the flame of
You're mine! Eagle's Eye!
Steel Force! By the power of
Take this!
Now
I'm in the groove! Dragon Form!
I'm out!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder!
Mega Ray!
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! You're finished! Eagle's Eye!
Thunder Field!
Dust to dust! Crush! Shattering of pieces!
I can handle it!
Eagle's Eye!
Chinese
Overdose! Gion!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
The vision of beauty? That's
No choice! Lunarondo! Come one, come all! Ignite! Storm! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Do it! Crush!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
You're finished! Rising
one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Glacial Spear!
Now!
Evil!
Here I come! Rising Falcon!
Freeze Lancer!
Looks like we got them all.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Glacial Spear! Piercing! Where are you going?
Take this! You're finished!
Armor won't save you!
It's
Use a healing art! Thunderblade!
Far enough! That's the spot.
Here I come! Dragon Form! Burn!
I'll finish you here and now!
Take this!
Talon Storm!
Dragon Form! Crush!
Lunar Corruption!
Amazing! Try harder! Now!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Form!
Shield! Happy Raging Glacial Spear!
Should have messed with me!
Wrecking Orb!
Dragon Form!
Let's go!
Talon Hurricane!
Eternal Devastation!
Lunar Corruption! I'll be safe!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Talon Storm!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Sealed! Freeze! Get on in there with the others!
All good things.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Shattering
Lightning Orb!
Attack!
Here I come! Dragon
I'm sorry to be
Frozen
long.
Red!
We've all got
In a
enough.
vine? Yes, ma'am.
Thanks!
Eat this!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We can really make weapons with this?
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining! No holding back!
Here I go. This will be a piece of cake.
You picked the wrong
Tear
fight!
you apart!
Here I come!
One Raging Cascade!
Now I'm in
Eternal
the groove.
Devastation! You're mine! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Dance in the wind!
Not a chance!
In here!
Rising Falcon!
This'll come in handy!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry. Pow!
I'll take you all on!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
I'm on
Dragon Swarm! Crush!
Raging Cascade! Annihilate!
Here I come!
Mega
It's
Ray!
over!
This'll come in handy!
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right!
Comrades in arms. What? Sentimental? There you go!
Not a chance!
Talon Storm!
Crush! Looks like we won.
This'll be a delicious piece of cake!
Dragon Swarm!
Fury!
Through it, his tongue! Burn! Come and face me! It's over!
Do it!
We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Through armor!
Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation! Not a chance! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this! Rising Falcon!
Come on!
Take this!
Lightning condensed!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Right, here goes! Dragon Swarm!
I'm only getting started. Sleep now. Get on in there with the others.
I'm on it!
Let's give it a whirl.
Strike!
Lightning orb.
Eat this!
Banana,
Whirlwind
let's go.
snap!
Mega
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you
They
take
got
care
me
of them?
flanked!
No sooner said than done.
Watch this!
You're mine! Dragon
Seal.
Swarm!
Do it!
I'll be saving
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right. Comrades in arms.
What? Sentimental?
Let's refrain from losing.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Here I go. It's over.
Eternal devastation!
Lightning orb.
Take this!
Here I come! You're finished!
It's Radiant Hurricane.
Crush!
Mega Ray.
Eagles, I'm on a
Dance
roll
in the
now!
wind.
Pesky airborne
Here.
scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
It's on! I'm not done!
Lunar
Dragon Swarm!
Blast.
Crush.
Back into the fray.
I'll take you all on! I'm not done!
I'll end you! We managed to pull through.
You guys want to rest here?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danon bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Ow! I'm surrounded!
I never miss! Oh, it's Gale Force!
Can't get out of this!
Now! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Mega
My
Ray!
turn! Dragon Swarm!
I can carve through armor!
Eternal
Thunder
devastation!
Field! Photon
I'm not
Blast!
done!
Lightning Condemns! Thunder
Eat this!
Field!
Dragon Swarm!
Sighted!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion. see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Right, here goes! Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of this!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Eagle dive! Here I come! It's over!
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Come on!
I was only trying to be nice.
So those are Danon?
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Don't get complacent.
Guess I misread the landing.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Little help!
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! You're finished! Dragon form!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Dragon form!
Blind freak! What did they sit still?
Do it!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're mine! My turn!
Gale Force!
I'm not done!
Hey, one at a time! Think now! Will this help? Sleep now!
Take this!
Talon! I'll be saving this healing from... Well, looky here! a delicious piece of cake.
Dragon Swarm! No escape! Crush!
Talon
You're
Hurricane!
finished!
Steering
Dragon Swarm!
Reload!
I'll tear you apart! Now I'm in the grip! Leave the chargers to me!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Rising Falcon! Now this one's all mine!
I'll be saving this.
I'm not done! Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Be a delicious piece of cake.
Pierce it! Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
Rising Falcon!
Talon Hurricane!
Glacial Spear.
Here's the eagle. Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Sweet now.
We got flyers!
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Lightning orb. Where did I come from? Steel. Lunar corruption. Lunar blast.
I'm not done!
Do it.
Dragon Swarm! We're in good form! Right, here goes! Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
Can't be swirled.
Take this! It's over! Burn it!
I didn't think it's armor.
You're done! No escape!
Go away! In a bind? The tide of battle has turned.
Glad you had your use.
Power of comrades in arms. I'll show you how useful I can be.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Crush!
Now.
Ridwell! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
I hate camping out.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, off we go.
I hate camping out.
Little help!
Dragon Swarm! Try harder! No, you can't! I'm not done! It's time! Take this!
If it cools up, time to get out of the way.
Here I come!
Here goes! Whoa!
It's almost too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest! I'm not done!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kitara!
It's Ridwell!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
Here! Talon Sword!
Eternal devastation!
Talon
Do it!
Hurricane!
Dragon Swarm!
Shots fired!
Now! I've got this!
All yours!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Get lost!
Can't get out of this!
Already! Win the lightning condemned!
Take this!
Eagle fly!
Dragon
Sword! Ready? This one's mine! Do it! More!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training...
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Dragon Form! I'll run you through!
Thunderblade! Glacial spear! Here's evil! I'm on a roll now! Freeze Lancer! Eagle fly!
You're mine!
A victory for the ages.
Gotta break through! Dragon Form! I'm on it! Here I come!
How dare you!
Dragon Form!
It's time.
Crush! Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
No further.
Glacial spear!
Take this!
Here's the evil!
Dragon Form!
Watch this! Freeze Lancer!
Purge!
Do it! Lightning orb! Demon's descent!
Flashing Fang!
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
Gotta break through! Dragon Form!
One more!
Eat this!
Feel
I'll
it!
end you! You're mine!
There with the others!
Dragon
Now!
Form! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
The heavens must be smiling.
I hate camping out.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
I think Toodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
What a rush!
Like this should be easy. They got me flanked! Take this! Can't get out of this! Storm! Dragon Form!
Radiant up here!
I'll finish you here and now! Come on!
ST Airborne Scout.
Do it! Sounds like a job for you, truly!
Dragon Form!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here! Dragon Form!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble.
This could be useful.
So popular.
I never miss.
You're mine. You're finished. Dragon Form. No armor to stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
You're mine. Dragon Form.
Glacial Spear.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it.
Now.
Leave it to you.
Watch it. Raging Cascade.
Dragon Form.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
No further! Now I'm in the groove!
Pierce evil!
The tide of battle has turned!
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Eternal devastation! I can carve through armor! Eat this!
I'm practically unstoppable.
What's this thing?
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Take this! No! Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
We're finished! Ignite!
My astral raging cascade!
Here I come! Dragon form!
They're all coming after me!
Demons descend! Flashing bang! My turn! I'll finish you! Dragon form! Now! You're mine! It's over! Eternal devastation! Dragon form!
Do it! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
The heavens must be smiling.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, some sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Didn't even break a sweat.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Look at that enemy! It's shining!
So much for sitting this fight out.
Now!
Keep charging us!
Nope,
That's what my shield's for. Get behind it.
I'll leave it to you! Eat this!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Do it!
Here I come! You're finished!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm. A breeze. Get in, get out.
You're finished! I'll take you all on! You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Shattering metal pieces!
Eternal devastation! It's on! Take this! Talon
We're in the home
Hurricane
stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That's all you know is double for you. Thanks, Kisara.
Burn! Here I
What's
come!
this?
Eagle
Right
Drop!
up!
No armor! Stop me!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Hear me!
Now! Take this!
Burning strike! Can't wait for
Dragon
that!
Swarm!
Here's where are you going?
Do it! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
We managed to pull through.
Easily be fatal.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
It's over! I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
There's... more where that came from.
When did I get so popular? Take this!
Take this!
Feel
It's over!
searing
Ignite! Take this!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Far enough!
We're in the home stretch, so that's my cue. If it's in the
Shut 'em
sky,
down.
come on, do it! In here!
Beat me to it. Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Do it!
Like hell, you...
Let's refrain from losing.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
We got the advantage.
Good. Now we just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's on.
It's on! I'm not done!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Do it!
You're mine! It's over!
Can't be
This one keeps charging us!
Here's a healing
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Searing flame! Reload!
Take it!
Supernova!
Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me!
Eat this! Shattering Thunder pieces!
Now!
Attack time! Talon Hurricane!
Let's refrain from losing.
Opponent like this should be easy.
Radiant, look here! Radiant,
Eternal devastation!
Eagle Fly!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Okay, here I go!
Here!
Eternal devastation!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Right, here goes! Take this!
I'm on it! I'll end you!
Lunar corruption!
I'll take you all on!
This one's mine!
I'm not stopped!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that!
Eternal devastation! This one's all mine! Rising Falcon!
Well then, let's keep moving.
What's this thing?
Not today!
Into the Thunder Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Dust this up! Talon Storm! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Really do it!
All back to the Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
A charge like that
Way to
may
go!
easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
No further!
Denied!
Dragon Swarm!
We are freaking
invincible!
Alvin and the others truly aren't strong.
What about me?
I'll tear you apart!
This will come in handy.
I'm on Pistol!
Do it!
Damn, it beat me to it.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
All right now.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did they all lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
It's over!
Hit a word!
This'll come in handy. Here goes!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Glacial Spear!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come! Now, fall it freely!
Take it down.
I never miss! I'm ready to go!
Take this!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll tear you apart!
This one's all mine! You're mine! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm!
Now I'm in the groove!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Burning Strike!
Blade of spear! Here's evil!
Burn in hell!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Shion!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike! I'm on it! Take this! You're done!
Heal first!
Now I'm in the
Lightning
groove!
to death! Thunderbolt!
You're mine!
Cover the castle! I'm out!
More?
I'm on that! They're not playing
Leave the
around!
ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Here I come!
It's time!
Healing the whale!
Can't get out of this!
Try harder!
Hey, that see that you don't get in trouble again.
Strike! Glitter Dragon!
Oh, now you're talking! Take this!
I owe you one.
I never miss!
Dragon Swarm! Take this!
I can carve through
You'll get it!
Go find someone else to pick on!
I'm not done!
It's finished!
Dragon
Let's
Swarm!
do it!
Away!
Eat
Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Lo.
I thought you'd never ask.
Internal devastation!
Take this! What's this?
It's over!
Sleep Dragon healing arc! Get on
Here I come!
There! Banana let's go!
Take this!
They're not playing around! Here's a healing arc!
Try harder! My
Do it!
turn!
Shion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Finally, some open space again.
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renin Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed. They've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Danins the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you all...
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death. hellish compositions. That is what I do best.
Now go!
Mom, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Dragon form! Clear dragon!
In a bind?
Eternal devastation!
Radiant Pierce!
Aim for the weak spot!
I'm out of ammo!
Watch
This
this!
one's mine! Radiant
I'm
Storm!
not done! Storm! Touch it! This one's all mine! Dragon form!
I'm on it! Here, I'll hit you! I really owe you one.
Wind Astral Energy!
I'll tear you apart! Now I'm in the groove!
You
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Eat this!
Ignite!
This one's mine!
Take this!
I'll smash you!
Tempest Swirl!
Try harder!
Here's another!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
First strike!
Glacial Spear! Here's the Evo! Glimmer Trail!
You're mine!
Talon Storm!
Light Astral Energy!
Eternal devastation! Dragon
Blow
form!
away!
Annihilation!
Watch it!
Flame of Fury!
You're mine!
Leave the charges to me!
Radiant Storm! Pierce!
Whirlwind snap! Watch it!
Dance in the wind! Gemini Aqua! Sleep now!
I'll tear you apart!
Back into the fray!
Whirlwind snap!
You're mine!
Water!
Dragon form!
Done for done! I'll finish you here and now!
Here's Evo!
Dragon form!
That tail's the problem. Then let's focus there first.
In a bind?
Sleep now!
Dragon form!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lunar
Here I come!
Corruption!
Away!
Lightning Orb! It's about to come at us! Look sharp!
Things come to an end. Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
I'll heal you all! Raging Cascade!
Dragon form!
That is crap.
Dance in the wind!
I really owe you one.
Mega
Here I go! Dragon form!
Watch it!
I owe you one.
Wind Astral Energy! Lightning Condensed!
I'll smash you!
Here I go!
Lunar Corruption!
Talon Storm!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
I'm just getting started!
Raging Burning Strike!
I'll tear you apart!
Take it!
Light Astral Energy!
You require a hand.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Form!
Tempest Swirl!
In a bind? That is
Swirl!
Double Demon Fang!
Deathfall!
Take this!
Lightning
Dragon
Corruption!
form!
Lightning Condensed!
Here and now!
Hurricane! Dragon form!
Wind Astral Energy! This one's mine!
I'll tear you apart!
In here! Searing Flame!
Dragon form!
Searing Flame! Supernova!
Eat this!
Try harder! Not a chance!
I'll run you take this!
You're finished!
Annihilation!
all good things.
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Eat this!
No escape! Burn in hell!
Talon, watch it!
Dragon form!
I'll tear you apart!
Lightning!
Here I sit!
You require a hand.
Watch it! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray! Tempest Swirl! Will this help?
No escape!
Lightning Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Talon Storm!
It's over! Eternal
Do it!
devastation!
This one's got your name on it!
Ask to ask.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almadria got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almadria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead.
Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balsef and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almadria makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almadria, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almadria's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almadria has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almadria without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind, with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time. Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by
I still can't believe what that Almadria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
You guys want to rest here? I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too.
Good night, everyone. Well, off we go.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danins. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.